Hey there, future captains of industry, ready to navigate the ever-changing landscape of modern work? Ever heard of the gig economy? It's a term that's been buzzing around a lot lately. It's not some underground music scene, though it can feel that chaotic sometimes. Instead, it's a whole new way of working. Basically, it's a fancy way of saying doing short-term work instead of having a regular old-fashioned job. Think of it as the ultimate freelance lifestyle. Think of it like this. Remember when your grandma used to pay you $5 to mow her lawn? That was a gig. Simple, right? The gig economy is just that, but on a much larger, more digital scale. It's like your childhood chores, but with apps and algorithms. And instead of your grandma, it's some faceless corporation. Progress. Welcome to the future of work. Now, before you start picturing yourself playing gigs in smoky bars, let's be clear. The gig economy is a bit different. The gig economy is more about side hustles, freelance work, and those apps that let you drive strangers around for cash. It's about flexibility and independence. So buckle up, Buttercup, because we're about to dive deep into the wild world of the gig economy. It's a roller coaster ride of opportunities and challenges. We'll cover everything from what it is to how it works or doesn't, and most importantly, how to avoid getting screwed by the tax man. Stay tuned and let's get gigging. Okay, so we've established that the gig economy isn't about rocking out on stage, though wouldn't that be more fun? But what does it actually entail? In a nutshell, the gig economy is all about short-term contracts or freelance work. Instead of having a traditional job with a boss, benefits, and maybe even a free coffee machine, you're your own boss. You set your hours, choose your projects, and pray to the gods of Wi-Fi for a steady stream of income. Think of it like this. You're a lone wolf, howling at the moon. Except instead of howling, you're coding websites, delivering groceries, or writing marketing copy for companies that probably wouldn't hire you full-time. But hey, at least you're free, right? Well, sort of. More on that later. Or. Before we had apps that let you order a ride with the tap of a button or get groceries delivered to your door, we had freelancers. These brave souls were the pioneers of the gig economy, paving the way for all US digital nomads and side hustlers. Freelancers are basically independent contractors who offer their skills to multiple clients, often on a project-by-project basis. They're writers, designers, developers, consultants, and pretty much anything else you can do with a laptop and a decent internet connection. The beauty of freelancing is that you get to be your own boss. You choose your clients, set your rates, and work from wherever you want, as long as there's Wi-Fi. Plus, you get to wear sweatpants to work every day. Can't beat that, right? Remember when hailing a cab was a contact sport? Yeah, me neither. That's because ride-sharing apps like Uber and Lyft have completely revolutionized the way we get around. And they've also become synonymous with the gig economy. The basic premise is simple. You use your own car to drive people around and get paid for it. You set your hours, choose your passengers to some extent, and listen to endless hours of true crime podcasts while stuck in traffic. Of course, there's a dark side to this gig as well. Wear and tear on your car, rising gas prices, and the constant fear of getting a 1-star rating from a passenger who thinks you're driving too slow can take their toll. Section 5. Delivery services, from pizza to packages. Remember when you actually had to leave your house to get food? Pepperidge Farm remembers. These days, you can get pretty much anything delivered to your doorstep with a few taps on your phone, thanks to the rise of delivery services like DoorDash, Grubhub, and Uber Eats. And guess what? These services are powered by gig workers just like you. Delivery drivers are the unsung heroes of the gig economy, braving traffic, bad weather, and hangry customers to bring you your pad thai fix. But just like with ride-sharing, there are downsides to this gig. Long hours, low pay, and the constant pressure to deliver food quickly and without spilling it can make this a tough gig to stomach. Section 6. Online platforms. A gig for every skill. The internet has opened up a world of possibilities for gig workers. There are now countless online platforms that connect businesses and individuals with freelancers offering a wide range of skills. Whether you're a writer, a designer, a developer, a virtual assistant, or even a dog walker, there's an online platform out there for you. These platforms make it easier than ever to find gigs, manage your workload, and get paid, usually. Some of the most popular online platforms for gig workers include Upwork, Fiverr, TaskRabbit, and Guru. These platforms offer a wide range of gigs, from one-off tasks to long-term projects. Section 7. Flexibility and freedom, the upside of gig work. Okay, so we've talked about what the gig economy is and some of the different types of gigs out there. From freelance writing and graphic design to ride-sharing and delivery services, the gig economy encompasses a wide range of opportunities. But why would anyone choose to work in the gig economy in the first place? What makes it so appealing compared to traditional 9-to-5 jobs? Well, for one thing, gig work offers a level of flexibility and freedom that traditional jobs just can't match. Imagine being able to set your own hours and work from wherever you feel most comfortable. You're your own boss, so you get to set your own hours, work from wherever you want, and choose the projects you want to work on. This autonomy allows you to tailor your work life to fit your personal life, rather than the other way around. This can be a huge perk for parents who need to work around their kids' schedules, people who travel frequently, or anyone who just values their independence. The ability to work from home or any location means you can maintain a better work-life balance. Plus, you get to wear sweatpants to work every day. No more uncomfortable business attire or long commutes. Did we mention that already? The comfort and convenience of gig work can significantly enhance your overall job satisfaction and quality of life. Section 8, the downside, no safety net, no problem. But let's not sugarcoat things. The gig economy isn't all sunshine and roses. In fact, there are some pretty major downsides to consider before you ditch your day job and embrace the freelance life. For starters, gig work is notoriously unstable. One minute you're drowning in work, the next minute you're scraping by on ramen noodles and wondering if you should have gone to law school after all. There's no guaranteed income, no benefits, and no paid time off. Plus, you're responsible for your own taxes, insurance, and retirement savings. And let's be honest, most of us are terrible at adulting, even when we have a steady paycheck. Section 9. Taxes, 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 gig work, and the IRS. Taxes. The one thing that is certain in life, along with death as they say, the bane of every gig worker's existence. It's a complex maze that can leave even the most seasoned freelancers feeling overwhelmed and frustrated. When you're a traditional employee, your employer withholds taxes from your paycheck, so you don't have to think about it too much. It's all taken care of behind the scenes. But when you're a gig worker, you're responsible for paying your own taxes. This means keeping track of your income, expenses, and setting aside money regularly. And trust me, the IRS does not mess around. They are very serious about collecting what is owed to them. They want their cut, and they want it on time. Missing deadlines or underpaying can lead to penalties and interest, which can add up quickly. So if you're thinking about joining the gig economy, you need to be prepared to set aside money for taxes throughout the year. This means being disciplined and proactive about your finances. The good news is that there are plenty of resources available to help gig workers navigate the wonderful world of taxes. From online tools to professional services, you have options. The IRS website has a whole section dedicated to self-employment taxes, and there are also plenty of online tax preparation services that cater specifically to freelancers and independent contractors. These resources can make the process much more manageable and less intimidating. Additionally, consider attending workshops or seeking advice from tax professionals who specialize in gig work. They can provide valuable insights and tips tailored to your specific situation. With the right preparation and resources, you can tackle your taxes with confidence and avoid any unpleasant surprises. Remember, staying informed and organized is key to managing your tax responsibilities as a gig worker. Section 10. The future of work, is this it? The gig economy is growing at a rapid pace. Some experts predict that by 2027, more than half of all U.S. workers will be freelancers or independent contractors. This shift towards gig work is being driven by a number of factors, including technological advancements, the rise of the sharing economy, and the increasing desire for work-life balance. But what does this mean for the future of work? Will we all be freelancers one day, competing for gigs on our smartphones? It's hard to say for sure, but one thing's for certain, the gig economy is here to stay. Section 11. So, you want to be a gig worker? So, you've heard the good, the bad, and the tax-related, and you're still thinking about joining the gig economy? Well, more power to you. Just remember, it's not for everyone. It takes hard work, dedication, and a high tolerance for uncertainty. But if you're willing to put in the effort, the gig economy can be a rewarding and fulfilling way to make a living. Just make sure you have a solid plan, a comfortable pair of sweatpants, and a good accountant on speed dial.